Go time. Hope you with us, man.
We live, baby. We live.
First game after 9-0 game plan.
9-0 dope bus.
Wow.
Hey, never seen this before.
Never
I don't
seen
care how
this.
old you are.
Never seen this.
Okay. Hey, 9-0. Pittsburgh goes to 9-0. We number one, not only in the NFC North, but the AFC.
Wow. What a one-game lead.
One game lead, but in the division though, hey, and I understand that, but that's in the AFC. But in the AFC North though, that game last night, we went up 3 games.
Yeah.
Now that's big also. So I definitely feel good about home field advantage, at least except maybe against the Chiefs. But Cincinnati goes to 2-6-1 though, officially out.
Yeah, Cincinnati's done.
Cincinnati's done.
They'll probably get about 2 more losses anyways.
Okay, well Cincinnati.
I didn't see them going over 7-9.
I didn't either, but hey, I'll tell you what though, very impressed with Joey Burrow.
Joey Burrow's a football player, and he doesn't make mistakes early. Right now, it's a rookie.
Yeah.
He's going to be a tough outing for anybody, probably for his career. Like, he's just going to be tough. And even 6'5" and running can take a hit.
Can take a hit.
He take a hit, get right bucket, and I'll slang it. I'll keep slanging.
Well, I'm going to tell you
I'll
this,
stay in his
though.
pocket.
I'm going to tell you what, right now in the AFC, I like him as like up-and-coming quarterback. I like him better than Lamar right now.
Ooh, wow, shit.
Yeah, right now I do. Right now I do.
But just
But
my
anyway,
personal opinion on
go.
looks like Cordell Stewart.
Come on, dog.
What you mean?
Once he gets down 10 points, what's going on?
It's just Cordell Stewart. I mean, do I need to take you back through passes? I
Please
remember
don't.
certain passes.
Don't.
You know?
Yeah, in the ground.
The
in
Denver game, he threw it in the back of the end zone to the other players when dude was right in front of him because he couldn't read.
Yo, y'all, you know Doug is a nut. And he
I'm
taking
just
y'all
saying.
back to
New
some
England
bad
game, the other AFC Champions game when he throws it over on the sideline, the head.
Those buses reliving nightmares.
I'm
right
saying
now.
there's dudes that can run 100 miles an hour and throw it a mile, but they can't read defenses and get busy.
You're right.
That's all. I mean, it's just personal opinion and truth.
It's true. There's definitely some truth to it, especially when he's complaining about
MVP
plays
or
being
not.
called out.
They only call him 4 plays. 4 to 8 plays is in his rotation. Do not try to sit there and tell me he got teenage love.
Hey, Kaden, you know we not
He
here
don't.
talking. We talking, boy.
He does not have teenage
Hey,
love.
I know it was your birthday weekend, Kaden. Come on down, please, man. We ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? All y'all fake Ravens fans.
I was last
fake,
week.
Fake.
I was last week,
I know,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, we talking mess right now. We gotta
He's
get
his
back on
age a
point.
week now.
This is the Young Brother Game Plan, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from 1430 now Woods Run out of the BJ Event Center. You
Yeah.
know, we kick it over here sometime.
Yeah. For the games, you've been on a big projector, and you're 6 feet apart from each other. So,
True.
yeah, it's a good place to be.
Come on down. Hey, me and Doe, of course, we're going to recap the game a little bit from yesterday. We're going to go over our 5 keys, our call-outs, our predictions. They wasn't too far off, though. You was almost right on. You know what I mean? For the Bengals, you was right on, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I couldn't have counted those special team plays, but we'll get into that, too.
I mean, special teams, they came alive after last week, and Raymond Cloud is certified return man with the dog in it. We have 2 dogs on our football team that's about the same size. One is on the offense, one is on defense. It's Ray and Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey and Ray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kid's cousins' names with the lollipop and the boogers on the face, but they was
But
dogs.
no, they only about 5'10", about 190, both of them. They little.
They dogs though. The Cloud is like, you know what I'm saying? He's that little dog, man.
Yeah, no
For
doubt.
me, I'll just say this before we get on that.
Go ahead.
The Steelers on offense are a bunch of fancy cars.
Yeah.
Which
right.
which car are you taking out today, Ben?
Yeah.
Either you're taking out the Lambo or you're taking out, you know what I'm saying? And then on defense,
Stretch
it's a
them
bunch of
out,
dogs.
yeah.
On defense, it's Roddies, Pitts, and Bullies on
I like
defense.
that. I like that.
That's it.
I like that. Hey,
Build a household.
Y'all heard it here right here. Young Brothers Game Plan. Hey, Dope Bus gave it to y'all all 3 levels on defense, y'all. But we want to get into our 5 keys to victory. Again, we only give y'all these. If they listen to us, they pretty much going to win. And we always right. I'm going to tell you that, Young Brothers Game Plan. Our number
We
one.
don't take the blame. That's the slogan for the show.
Hey, they messed up. Hey, but our first key to victory we had yesterday. And again, like I said, coming into this game, we was confident, but after that Dallas game, no bust, we were a little concerned. So we said we had to start off getting pressure on Joey, on Burrow.
I thought that was mostly in the second half because they didn't get to him to the second half. First half, he was sackless.
Yeah.
And he got outside the pocket and threw, but
He's more mobile than I thought.
after a while, TJ doesn't run. I mean, it just got so many moves, man. It's just so much. Give Bud $70 million a day. Today, you have to listen. With Bud on that team, they got a one-on-one block TJ. Once Bud is gone, you can shift him over. Highsmith's not going to be that cold next year, not yet.
No,
He might be nice though. I don't know, but
He's still
right now, you see it. I believe Bud got a sack yesterday. One.
Yeah, Bud had a sack yesterday. Bud
Which makes
moved-
it 7.
Bud moved up to number 8 on the list. He's tied for 8. TJ coming in, he had them 2 sacks yesterday. That takes him to 9. He's tied for 2nd with Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Behind Myles Garrett from Cleveland.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised. I ain't gonna lie. We got a interior defensive lineman at tied for number 12 in the whole NFL though. Buzz.
Yeah.
Stephon Tuitt.
Yeah, it's in a 3-4, which they call him a D end, and he's really a D tackle.
He's really.
And he got there, but yesterday his arm stretched out. Joe ran to the left one.
Yeah.
He couldn't get there, but he almost had him one.
He almost.
It's really meet me at the quarterback every week, Steve.
Every week we always say.
We're going to get to you eventually.
Hey, and even with Mixon out yesterday, I don't think that he would have done much more as far as supplying them much more of a run game. They had over 100 on us. They had 144 on us, though, and you know what I mean, 139. I don't think he would have made a difference, but we got the Joey Burrow often in that second half. We pressured him, and by the end of the game, you can see the wear and tear on him.
Yeah, he was ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, why keep me out here? We getting the ass kicked, ready to go, man. My toes hurt. Everything hurts. They keep hitting me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was a windy game yesterday, but guess what? We come up with that win. Our second key to victory, what was that, though?
Oh, man. We first had to get the run started to get the win. We don't have no run game.
We have none.
I'm here to tell y'all that. And I'm putting 50% James, 50% line. Sometimes James doesn't pick the right hole when he dances, which is a no-go because he don't have no feet to dance
We got
anyway.
to get north and south.
You know what I mean? And then I guess that's the Korean in him with the dancing.
Yeah.
Because he dances like a Korean, not a Puerto Rican in the nigga.
Hey, James, we know you got a little bit of everything in the baby. Do what you do. If it's a Hawaiian dance, do that. But after
Oh,
the touchdown,
my
how
God.
about that? Again, I think something's going on up front with Pouncey and DeCastro. We've been talking. Last time we had over 100 yards as a team. I'm not even saying as just James himself, but as a team. Is when Dotson and Okafor were the starters on that right side, though. And I hate to keep going back to that, harping on it. I don't know if other people are noticing that, but maybe it's just that time that we got to go ahead and let Ben just come up. I mean, they can pass block, but the run block, they can't get to the second level linebacker.
And like, I mean, Ben hasn't threw a pick, what, about 3 games? 4?
Yeah.
It's been since the Tennessee game?
Yep.
The second half of the Tennessee game?
3.
So they get it out of his hands extremely fast. And he has 5, I just said it, 5 cars. And, you know.
Which one do you want?
It has to be pass the ball to set up the run. There is no more run to set up the pass. It has to be. Because they're that good. They're that good.
Yeah, and but what I'm fearful of, ladies and gentlemen, don't let this get past. Now we are 9-0. Nobody's complaining. Believe me.
I only see 2 offenses measurable to ours right now: the Chiefs and the Saints. That's it.
But
And Drew just got seriously broke up.
once we get late in that season, though, Bus, you know, when you get against a team maybe like a Kansas City, you have to keep that offense off the field. You have to have some type of run game, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be able to grind the clock to keep him minimized as far as time of possession, but number of plays. I mean, if you can minimize Patrick Mahomes of the world, 50 or less plays a game, though, you got a good chance of winning.
That was a 2-hour first half yesterday.
Yeah.
That's because we were throwing it like hell. There was 6 punts in the first quarter.
Right.
Because the
That can't happen.
ebb and flow of the game is just It's too much. It's a video game.
That can't happen when you go against good teams in the playoffs, especially in the cold. So
Yeah.
again, keep your eye on the run game. We're going to keep giving y'all that key to victory
We
because
got 7 games to fix it.
we got 7
games to fix it.
Yes, we do, though, and we got to find that identity in that run game. And number 2, I do like Ray McLeod more on the jet sweep too. But anyway,
It's time to fake the jet sweep. It's getting vanilla.
everybody.
Or give it a fake. Give it a razzle dazzle. The plays that work best, you give it a fake. I swear to God, it'll be wide open.
No doubt. Our third key to victory yesterday was Big Ben has to get started early and often, and he did that.
We scored field goals, touchdowns.
At the beginning, though,
We
he
got
was
the-
throwing the pill early.
Yeah, we was up almost what I predicted that first half. It was 22-7. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Ben had a hell of a game. And Ben had 4 touchdowns, man. Ben got 23 touchdowns with 4 picks.
Yeah.
Hey man, the dude is gonna try to stretch the career out another 2.
Hey.
He don't get hurt, man.
Big Ben went 27.
Last year won't be the last year.
27 to 46
Next
for
year, I should say.
333 yards, no bust, 4 TDs, no picks. Again, great day, but he throws for 46 yards. 46 attempts a game, though. With older quarterback, how you feel about throwing your guy on 46 times a game?
I really don't like it. We have to have balance. Football, you have to have balance.
Be a championship team.
Warren Moon was the lightning man of the gods. I just was talking when he was up 34-5-7
Yeah.
and lost the playoff game.
Yep.
Because they could not run the ball.
Couldn't run the ball.
So, it's going to come around where you got to run the ball. You just have to.
At some point, Deontay Johnson led us in receiving, no bust, 6 catches, $116, 1 touchdown. Could have easily been 2. Deontay just an animal out there.
Yeah, Deontay is his favorite guy. He runs the best routes. I told my boy that. He tried to say he don't. I said, dog, nobody comes out to break fast with that man.
He reminds me of AB. I have to keep saying that. He just does, though. The guy.
He don't want to get hit like AB.
No. He's not as physical as AB. Juju came out there, did his thing again, though. Again, I think Juju's our short run game. He went 9 catches, 77 yards and a touchdown. Juju continues to be that tough inside 3rd and 1 type receiver. He's not scared to go over the middle, though.
No, he's not scared at all. He's a physical player. And once Claypool yells out to use the body, it's just so. They're 2 transformers. They're Optimus Prime and his boy, the red one. The red one.
Claypool, mentioning Claypool, he 4 catches, 56 yards, but 50% of his catches was touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday, though, Bus.
Hey, man, the dude is dangerous, man. And then Ebron. Them boys ain't no joke, man. I thought Washington didn't have a touchdown. I guess he just had the 2 for 30.
Yeah, he had the
who
2
was
for 30.
almost faded out, but Washington is open on the deep ball. I don't know what you gonna like. We're so
He got the
loaded,
strong
man.
hands. You see that 1 catch?
Yeah.
He just has strong hands. He snatches it out the air, ladies and gentlemen. We got to work that guy, and especially when it comes down cold weather games. He's going to be that dude for us.
Yeah.
Don't forget about James Washington. Our 4th key to victory yesterday, though. I'm gonna lead us to you because you know more about this than I do. What was our 4th key?
Lyman had to play better, and the coach called him with the running game. But we basically been harping at the beginning of the show. Like,
Okay.
the line is pretty much the same. We can pass block to the moon, Zero. The Ben ain't getting touched back there. That's why, and the pick said because he ain't frantically throwing the ball.
You're right.
But running the ball, my God damn, it's like watching paint dry.
Yeah, it is. Again, we ain't gonna keep harping on it. That's part of the run game, and that is probably the biggest problem right now. Is again, we don't take no blame for this. We say if the
We
linemen,
take no blame.
if the linemen have a good play better and the coaching good, we take no blame for this. Hey, they're getting out of it what they can out of their athletic ability. Maybe they're old, maybe they're hurt, maybe they're beat up. I don't know, but we got to figure this thing out.
We lower it to a fault here sometimes in Steeler Nation like they are. One guy retired because he wanted to retire. He's disgruntled still, even though he's one of the Hall of Fame. His name is Troy Polamalu.
Yeah,
But he didn't have it no more.
He don't
Sorry,
mess with the Steelers.
he didn't have it anymore. It was over. But okay.
I agree, but okay. Our 5th key, though, and we did a great job at this. I think they went 0 for 13, but what was our 5th key?
They must win on 3rd down, and they did go over 13. They didn't have not one.
Not one.
Man, that defense is so exciting every time they can get on the field. I know you run on it a little bit, but just the turnover ability,
Yes.
which is so huge,
Huge.
with field position mixed with Ray McLeod, which is almost a turnover too when he has big returns after the defense 3 you out.
Yes.
Man, I'm so happy. Like, when they on the field, I'm on the field. I'm ready to go.
Well, again,
Number 66.
Hey, I'm a firm believer. If we had Big Ben last year, the season would pretty much went. I'm not gonna say 9-0 though, but it would be close because the defense really came out last year, y'all. So to me, it's no surprise though. It's no surprise our defense is performing like this. I mean, we didn't go 8-8 because of Duck Dynasty last year.
It's Claypool and Ebro.
That's a
Claypool and
difference.
Ebro.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Shit.
6'5" and 6'4". Yeah, big
It's a difference.
Yeah.
And Ben ain't never had no athletic tight end, big dog.
No, not like this. Ebron is impressing me every week, ladies and gentlemen. Ebron went. He only had 2 catches for 38 yards, but I mean, the kid's athletic. He's tall, and he's not scared to go to the middle. I like that about him.
And they're cohesive. It's
Yes.
cohesive to the team.
Yes.
Them boys is dancing on the sideline. It's fun.
I know.
He's funny. He's not a cancer to the team, which is important in football.
Juju's being, he was being his silly self yesterday. I was happy to see it. But looking at some of the defense, though, Edmonds had 5 tackles and 3 assists. Spillane, your man, Spiller the Lane, 4 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack.
His grandfather was drafted by the Steelers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hall of Fame or Heisman.
Heisman just played 1 year.
Yeah.
How'd I go 360 to you back and your grandson is playing the Steelers? I know that feels crazy.
Yeah, they got hurt or something like that. Big Bud had a sack
Yeah, I heard the
yesterday.
war.
Minka led us with tackles yesterday. He had 6 tackles. But Cam Sutton, we that was my call out yesterday, though.
Yeah.
He had the tackle better. I'm gonna tell you what, Cam Sutton, he had that forced fumble. He had some nice tackles yesterday, some good passes, defense. But that strip, I'm gonna tell you
He's
that.
the reason why your tiny dog ain't getting more than 750 because he's right behind him.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Stephen Nelson with a fumble recovery. So was Benny Snell. Benny Snell got in there on that fumble recovery on that return. So
Which was huge.
Huge.
In the game with 92, Abadeo. So
So like I said, hey, to me yesterday, special teams looked good, defense looked good, Big Ben looked good. Only thing that didn't look good was the run game, though.
which is the Titans getting at 77 yards in the first half. Ever since then, it's been weird.
Lights out.
What is going on?
Hey, but
Draw plays, like we can't run off of a draw play. Can't be James #1 a draw shot.
I just think we got to
Yeah,
get
what's
north
that?
and south quick. You got to go 2, 3, 4 home. Anything outside of that, with these old guys, I don't think you're going to do anything, though. But looking at our call-outs yesterday, again, Cam Sutton was my defensive call-out. My offensive call-out was Big Ben. Again, we done talked about him getting going early. O-line keep him up. They did that. 333 and 4 touchdowns, though. Who was your call-outs, though?
My call out on offense was Mike Pouncey, which he had a couple high snaps.
Yes, he
He
did.
was able to get them. He pass blocked well. He's not running block anymore. So I
What's
guess
going on?
He's the starting center.
All that shit from Hernandez coming back. He having nightmares or something. I don't know what. He's got goofball out there. He's getting. No, I'm just
Maybe
saying.
drinking IC Light now since he wants to fit in so bad. So
Well, I
they
mean,
got him drinking IC Light.
He
Can
endorsed.
of corn beer.
He endorsed Trump and he drinks IC Light. I mean, that'll probably tell you all you need to know. Who was your deep? Who was your deep? Ain't no dog in none of that. Who was your defensive call out though, Bus?
Defense guard was Cam Hayward. He didn't have a sack yesterday. But
Solid game.
He's just a strong man.
Hey, Dub, I've seen this one move. Cam Hayward does this one move. He'll put his hand in the middle of their chest and just drive them back, though.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do with that. One hand.
Because you can't get his big ass huge arm off you.
One hand. But he creates enough separation where the
Yeah.
lineman can't grab him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what. Cam does this move, y'all. Watch the one arm fork move that this boy does on his
Yes,
line. He pushes them back with one hand.
Yes,
Some
it
Aaron
should.
Donald stuff.
Yes, it's Shiv.
I'm serious. That's a shiv?
Yes, it's called
You
Shiv.
right. Okay.
Shiv.
Hey. He's strong like his daddy.
Yeah.
Because he's only about 280, 285, right?
He about 300.
I don't know, Cam, not
He's
bad.
6'6".
Yeah, but I think Cam's on like 285. Who we got on? We got some people on.
Yeah, we got Stork, we got Tommy,
Okay.
John.
What's up, House?
Thomas, Sahas,
House, Tom Brady. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, never mind.
Grinchy, and Ron. What's up, Ron?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tom, thanks, man, for the show, man. We do our best to know what we talking about. We study, we research, we talk during the week, all that, man. This dude calls me and I can't gang up the goddamn phone.
It's all good. You know what I mean? But hey, I'll tell y'all what, all y'all people out there not watching football, thank you. Quit watching it. Don't watch it. Don't come on now. We 9-0, baby. Me and Doe Bust. This is how we bond. This is football brings people together. So
And all you Pittsburgh non-Steeler fans, quiet. Church Rizzo. Ain't the Pittsburgh Pat? Ain't the ones that went that house went to the, they went to the Bucks game.
he was
Oh
down to
my
Tampa.
God.
He was down to Tampa this weekend.
You other people?
Hey, House, make sure you
What?
quarantine. You went to Florida. You got
No, he
quarantine.
went to Carolina.
No, he went to Florida.
They was in Carolina though.
Oh, okay.
You know. Where you at? I did some yang something. You can't. You Fugazi fans, you.
Hey, once again, y'all, hey, my prediction yesterday was 28-17. Wasn't nowhere close. It wasn't even close to that. Doe Bus, he predicted 24-7. If y'all listen to him, y'all might have won some money.
36-10. I wasn't close.
Yeah, but it probably wasn't the under, though. But check it. Come on down to Young Brothers Bar. Sundays for the game. We're open every day of the week, y'all. We open 3 to 11. We'll see what's going on with this pandemic. Just be safe. That's all I'm going to say. This stuff is real. When you come down, you will have to sit down, have your mask on.
Yeah.
But we still have a good time, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
mask.
We definitely try to look out for everybody in the community because it does affect our black community more than most. So keep y'all people safe. One time, Doe Bus, what you got to say, baby?
We'll see you next week for Jacksonville.
Hey, we going to Jacksonville, baby. On the road to Tampa, y'all. If y'all remember, that's the last one we won, though. So let's do it.
On our way to Jacksonville.
One game at a time, like Doe Bus said. Peace, y'all.